Nerdtabulous. Hey guys, I'm Tara.
And I'm Alex, and this is Nerdtabulous.
And today on Nerdtabulous, we'll be reviewing the book Billy Bobble Makes a Magic Wand by R.S. Millett.
But if you haven't read it, just stop it, read it, and come back.
Alrighty, review time! Do you want to start off?
I will start it off. So, Billy Bobble is it's an interesting book because, quite honestly,
I really like it.
I really liked it. It's just that, basically to start it out, it's pretty simple. It's got two 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
And they pretty much, going through their normal lives. They're super smart. Basically, I think it's like Jimmy Neutron level of smart. They're just like, not like...
Jimmy Neutron, oh my god.
That's what I went to, Jimmy Neutron.
I have not heard anyone reference that show since like 2006?
Look, I know you have to have a blast right now, but we need a review. Yep. Got a blast. I remember that reference. Anyway, this is not about Jimmy Neutron. I broke her. Basically, more or less, the kids just go through their lives. They are, they're super smart. They actually have people paying them to do their homework, so every smart person's dream.
Yeah, so what's kind of happening is, how I read it at least, was in the beginning, the lead girl is in a police interrogation room being not really interrogated about her friend, but more kind of like, where the heck did your friend go? He disappeared, kind of thing.
No, but then you figure out basically psychoanalysis because it was,
But yeah, I really liked that. I thought it was a nice twist, and I thought it was so nice that the book just started off with like a, bam, this is what's happening. And it just kind of sucked you in immediately,
Mm-hmm. Well, for me personally, the book seemed to me like it had two different shifts and two different tones. In the beginning, it's a kind of childish kids thing and they have like dramatic things going on. But after Billy gets back and after they start making the wand, everything goes to like, suddenly they're in the military. It's like, we have to save these people from terrorists. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is a kid's book and we're talking about terrorists. Okay. Alright then.
It's a different age. I mean, it's a different time from when we were little. But I really liked it. What'd you think about Fame?
For some reason, all I could think of was a mix of what she acted like. All I could think of was like a mix of Blair from Soul Eater and the fairy godmother from like Cinderella. I was imagining those two combined made Fame. That's all I could think of.
See, I really liked Fame.
I thought she was funny. She made me laugh a lot.
She was my favorite character.
When she was in the French mode, I laughed out loud several times when she was just doing her French accent, and it was like, it's so bad, but they buy it.
I remember reading the part where it's like, oh, well, I want to imagine you as a 12-year-old boy, and she's just a girl in a Huckleberry Finn outfit.
Yeah.
It's like, it's gender specific.
You know what actually the weird thing was? At first I kept wondering, the one thing I did not like, the loose thread, they didn't ever explain what happened with Billy's dad. They kind of...
Well, you know what that means?
Oh god,
there's room for a sequel! Which I would actually love. I really like this book. If you want to make a sequel, I will read it, because I really liked it. So... That opens it up for a sequel. I think that's really, really cool. And we have a question, and it's from Mark in New Hampshire, and he said, what is your favorite genre of book?
I could be a cheater and just say manga, but I'm going to actually say probably a tie between horror and science fiction, because those are two of my favorite things. I think the only time I found a book that's both of them is a Star Wars book called Death Troopers, that's zombies in space with Star Wars. It's a great book. Go read it. 10 out of 10. Yeah.
10 out of 10?
Yeah.
We do 5 out of 5 here.
Exactly. That's how good it is. It gets a 10 out of 10.
Alrighty then. My favorite genre of books, I actually have two that are tied, and it would be fantasy and mystery. Now, my favorite book of all time is a fantasy/mystery book. And I just love being able to figure out puzzles, kind of like Law and Order when it comes to the mystery side, but I also really enjoy the fantasy wizards and witches and familiars that go from cats to old ladies to 12-year-old girls, and I just think it's so cool to just be transported to another universe. So those are my two favorite genres of books.
Alright, well, rating time. I give it a... It's actually kind of hard right now. I've never actually had a problem where I don't actually know what to give this.
It was a good way to end it and still end it in case there's not a sequel, but still leave it open to the possibility that there might be a sequel. So I really enjoyed it. The characters, amazing character development. That's a biggie for me, and amazing character development, amazing writing, just amazing book all around.
I'm going to do something weird right now. I give it 4.25 life points.
No, you have to give it Alex, we have to either do 4 out of 5 life points or 4.5. You can't give it anything else. Whole number, half number. Whole number, half number. Remember, I tried to do the 75 thing once, and that wasn't cool.
Okay. I give it a 4.5 out of 5. There were just some things in it. Like, I just thought maybe it was like a really weird shift that kind of like... I liked the second half better than the first half, but that was just me.
I like the middle the most.
I like the middle the most too. I think Fame was like the one reason I kept reading. After Fame came in, I just started to binge
Fame.
it.
She
because
was so funny.
That was just like my favorite part. When if she's in the next book, I would read it, as that was hilarious. I like Merlin.
Oh, they would put Fame in the next book if they make one.
I liked Merlin. Merlin made me laugh too. The whole old man thing. All I could think of was like Dumbledore. Was just like the cryptic Dumbledore.
See, I thought of Merlin as like Merlin from the Sword and the Stone.
But anyway, there's some things in it that make it not exactly perfect, but it's still a very good book. Anyway, though, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And stay tuned every week for more nerdy things.
Nerdtabulous. Nerdtabulous.